Anthony Richardson is back in the starting lineup, and we're not Colts fans, so this is not the biggest news to us per se. But I did want to have the conversation in regards to this because it's just another example of the NFL mismanaging young quarterbacks at this point, bro. Like, I want to say or criticize these young dudes for not living up to their potential, not being um the top 5 picks that they're envisioned to be, or not being able to handle the pressure and all of this stuff. But how can I blame any of these young dudes? Anthony Richardson is in a better situation than most. Drake May is in a terrible situation right now. Drake May is only looking competent is because that's all he's used to. He was in a terrible situation in USC in North Carolina. So he's like, woo, I feel alive, baby.
I'm back home.
I'm back home.
That's it.
My teammates suck. Yes, when I'm here, I feel like I'm right where I belong. That's what he's used to. So for him to have a terrible O-line, wide receivers they can't catch, that's just another day in North Carolina, bro. What? NFL seems real familiar to me. He's an outlier because that's what he's used to. Caleb Williams. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want you. I'm taking on oxygen. Go ahead, Rob.
No. I was letting you cook, man. You was cooking, bro. It just, when you bring up this situation, bro, as a Dolphin fan, like, I witnessed this, bro. I witnessed the Dolphins plan to sit their rookie, and then midway through the season, because a certain somebody got his panties in a bunch, and seeing that the draft pick that he wanted was balling, decided to say, nah, fuck that. Let's throw this nigga in. So to your point, Herbie, I'm right there with you. Like, for me, I think allowing a rookie to sit behind a veteran quarterback to learn how to study, to learn how to watch film, to learn to watch the game on the sidelines and hear coaching tips and see the way things play out without all the pressure on them. I actually think that's actually something that would benefit a lot of these rookies. Listen, some guys come and they're ready to play. And people forget, dog, like, especially in this fast-paced social media day and age, like, Peyton Manning as a rookie threw the most picks that any rookie has ever thrown. He threw 28 interceptions. Like, and I know that was a different time, but it just speaks to the fact that people were a lot more willing to be patient, right? And when you look at Anthony Richardson, look, his numbers on the season, and this is essentially basically the continuation of his rookie season because he got hurt. Shout out to the homie Tony. This is essentially like the continuation of his rookie season. And when you look at the way everything has unfolded, 4 touchdowns, 7 picks, 44 completion percentage, he's struggling, But to me, I think it's just kind of weird when, you decide you're going to throw a guy into the fire and then you're just basically just playing around with him. It's just like, dude, it's like if you guys knew that you wanted to start him, you should have had more of a plan to make sure that he would understand exactly what he's seeing on the field, understand exactly where he wants to go with the ball. And look, I've watched some of these Colts games. There are definitely times where he throws a really good pass and somebody drops it, but that's not the norm. Like, there's a reason why he's completing 44% of his passes, man. And it's because, he's struggling. And you just know the Colts are a franchise as of right now who they really don't know what the hell they want to do, because you bench him for Joe Flacco, who, by the way, last week threw 3 picks. Like, it's just like, okay, well, you wanted to supposedly give the team. It's like, do you guys want to win now? Do you guys want to develop the future of the franchise? Like, you could tell that the Colts themselves don't know which way they really want to go. So it's just kind of unfortunate that, it's a young rookie quarterback that has to deal with the results of that. That has to deal with the consequences of that, and you see it. It's not just Anthony Richardson. Like, we see it more and more. Like, a lot of these rookies come in and they don't really have like the fairest chance, just because the situations they're thrown into is not even just the talent. It's the people at the top don't really know what the hell they want or what they're doing. So I don't know. I think this is just one of a prime example of that.
Okay, first things first, let's get you a little centered. Oh, might have to go to the right a little bit with your camera rod.
Oh, got you. Like that?
Some more? Yeah, a little more. You going? All right, perfect. Sorry
right
about
there?
that. Yeah, perfect. All right, so to piggyback of what you were saying, right? There's a lot of people that don't know what they want. And it's because of this Ricky wage scale. Like, we're Anthony Richardson, Trey Lance, a lot of people, Jefferson Fields. There's going to be so many people that are going to be called bust. Who Mac Jones never had a chance. Get the fuck out of here. That nigga was ass from the jump. He doesn't. We're not. He's not like the rest of them. McCorkle. But who is making the decision to bench Anthony Richardson? Right, like. Who is making a decision to bench him, saying he needs to be benched, and then put him in two games after? Either bench him for the rest of the year or don't bench him at all. Like, how does that help him? How does that help the other 52 people on the roster? There's people that are fighting for their livelihoods, who are in pain, who are hurting, who are taking ice baths, who are getting injections, painkillers, all kinds of shit to be available, and you're benching the guy that potentially gives us the most chance to win and then put him in 2 days later. Are we developing him? Is this a lost season? Are we playing so he can get better for the future, or are we playing for the now?
They don't know what they want, man.
You have an owner that wants something. You have a head coach who's fighting for keep his job. You have a GM in Ballard who's been striking out on quarterbacks for 7-8 years straight. Like, there's too many people who have different interests, different priorities that are getting involved in the decisions of young men who are 20, 22, and 20, 21, 22 years old. And all we see, all we as fans are gonna do is say, that guy sucked. He was a bust.
You know what they say about went too many cooks in the kitchen, Herb.
Nigga, the fucking kitchen blows up, bro. That's what. Like, these guys are going into dysfunctional situations. There's a reason why the all-time leader in passing yards for the Chicago Bears is Jay Cutler. There's a reason. There's a reason why the Indianapolis Colts got lucky. They got lucky twice. And one of their quarterbacks quit. He's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, he had it, bro. They imagine they retired Andrew Luck, bro. Imagine that. They retired. Like, Andrew Luck just threw in the towel. He said, you know what? I don't think football's for me anymore.
There's a reason why the Miami Dolphins have one great quarterback in their entire existence as a foundational football team. You can see the Steelers go through quarterback after quarterback after quarterback after quarterback and still have successful products on the team because the infrastructure is there. The coaching is there. There's a plan. People are working in unison. The good teams are good for a reason. Patrick Mahomes went to the Chiefs. That was a playoff team when he went there. Alex Smith. Josh Allen went to a playoff team. Lamar Jackson went to a Super Bowl winning, multi Super Bowl winning organization. It's not a coincidence, dog. Baker Mayfield flamed out with the Browns, and he's having the best season he's ever had as a pro with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Sam Darnold. Again, outlier. He's not like the rest of them. He's back. I told y'all about that motherfucker.
Sammy's back.
But Sam Darnold looked and tricked people
into thinking he was Case Keenum.
And thinking he was a quality starting quarterback. Why? Because he was with a good play caller for the first time in his career. An excellent play caller for the first time in his career. But Sam Darnold's going to do Sam Darnold things, bro. Kevin O'Connor can't fix him. But jokes aside, you feel me, humor aside, the reality of the situation is these dudes are DOA, man, depending on the team that they go to. They're DOA depending on the team that they go to. And it's crazy.